Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And there's nothing quite like the magic of a cup competition. Live action coming up for you. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Players and fans love a cup competition, and although we're a long way away from the final, both teams will be looking to book their place in the next round in the hope of a good run in this tournament.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, when he's playing well, he can unlock any defence. He can manipulate the ball, see a pass and beat defenders. He'll be key today.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1 with three at the back, two central midfield players and two wing-backs. But the two behind the centre-forward will be key today. They need to play well, that's for sure.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Stefan Pusch. Marc-Oliver Kemp. Stefan Pusch. Well, intriguingly, first time these two managers have gone head-to-head.
Yeah, but they'll know each other's tactics. It will certainly be an interesting game, I think.
Making them chase shadows. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Gomez. Wonderfully weighted pass. Palermo. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Bangura. Kemp has it. Stefan Pusch. Bangura. It's with Pusch. Very effective passing sequence. Must take the lead here. Denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
They take it short. Interesting pass. Very quick thinking there. Effective pressure. Fine cross into the middle. Credit to them for winning back possession. Segre. Augello. Moving it forward. But the danger averted for now. Alberto Moreno. That's a nice ball. He's through. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Augello doing everything possible to keep possession. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. Well, possibilities in the centre. Intelligent ball. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Peda. Claudio Gomez. Le Douaron. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Now, options are plenty. Alberto Moreno. Might lead to a chance. Oh, it might be. Keeper's ball. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, that should have been a really threatening moment.
30 minutes to go then. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Plenty of options. Real chance. Can he finish? And a goal! They've increased the lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Into the final 20 minutes. Peda. Claudio Gomez. Le Douaron. Intercepting it intelligently. Bani. Could be troublesome. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Cutrone. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. And the substitution will occur now. Claudio Gomez. Now opening things up. And thwarted there following the cross. And he read it superbly. Alberto Moreno. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Yes, and thoroughly deserved, you have to say. Thought they controlled large parts of the game, they created enough chances, and if they can continue to replicate performances like this, they have to fancy their chances going forward.
Everybody wants that first slice, the cherry that sits on top. Seems like God gave you that first prize. Now I know you would've missed that shot. Lucky you, I came your way. And if you're nice, I'll let you start. Good for you. I'm that sweet, that soft, that taste that made your life better. Ain't I good for you? You know me, I'm all you need. I got you, my pleasure.
Look, somewhere sunny, sweating with two my tummy. I mean ravioli and a pizza with the honey. I'm O for the week, you dummy. Tending her tone. Been a long week, she do not miss home. She's up in Marseille, France. It's 98 degrees, so the sunscreen on. My boo only like boutique hotels. I booked that cause like Cornell. Poolside D&D, no sale. The sunset looks so pastel. For a little stamina, treat it like 24 hours.
Grazie per essere qui oggi. Possiamo cominciare.
You gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the room. See how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the road. You gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the flip it.
The months of preparation are finally over. Both sets of fans full of optimism as they look ahead to the new season. But who will come out on top today? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And welcome to Italy, welcome to Parma, the venue city for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And there are few more enjoyable days on the football calendar than opening day in Serie A. How do you see it panning out?
Well, the atmosphere is incredible inside the stadium. There's a real sense of optimism amongst the fans about the new season and what it might bring. It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
Con il numero 16 Mandela e con il numero 17 Ortega.
Look at the starting lineup for Parma.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, so it's going to be interesting to see what's expected of the wing-backs here. Are they going to be high up the field or drop deeper to make a back five? Only time will tell.
And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Mattia Frigan. Can they set up a chance? And that's comfortably gathered. The news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Cagliari. The keeper went the right way, but the power...
Now, forgive me, Alex. This could be an opportunity. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Here's Keita.
La signorina Veronica Orazzi è attesa alla biglietteria.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Gomez. And support available. Jérémy Le Douaron. Can he keep his composure? Trying to craft something. Oh, great defending. Will it happen for them? That's a good-looking pass. Chance to finish. And just too much height on the shot. Keita. On the ball, Ruben Aguilar. Yasser Asprilla. And that's really well read.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
Right, I understand the situation has changed in the Cagliari game. Let's go to Alex Scott for an update.
It's a goal for Napoli. It was a breathtaking finish. A shot from such a long way out. I think it totally surprised the goalkeeper. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 31 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Passing it accurately. Oh, moving it nicely. Can he finish? It's still alive. Can he find the net? And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Well, possibilities in the centre. And firing it to the near post. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And I think it's fair to say he's had happier days in front of goal, Stuart.
Well, you might blame him for a lack of movement, but to be honest...
So they get the second half going here. Benoit Badiashile. Segre. Augello. Well, Chelsea making waves on the transfer front, and he could be available before you know it.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Nice weight on the pass. And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about that. It's just a breathtaking stop, isn't it?
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Over it comes. And no worries for the goalkeeper. He's in here. Perhaps now. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Here's Vaneri. Nice looking move, this. Sørensen. Well, just a quick reminder, more live football coming.
Oh, can he finish this?
And the keeper more than equal to it. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Delivering it. Well, threat over for now. Just the challenge that was required. Sørensen. Did well to win the ball back. Well, no shortage of live action coming your way right here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So the match is restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Right, I understand the situation has changed in the Cagliari game. Let's go to Alex Scott for an update.
It's a goal for Cagliari. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that one. It's all level again at 2-2 with 85 minutes played.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. And off target in the end. And that'll be a goal kick. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, what a way to start the season. They passed it well, they looked organised, and they deserved their win.
Fade your heart to black. You know it don't work like that. We divide and we subtract. Somehow love comes crawling back. Fade your heart to black. You know it don't work like that. Tear it down and treat it back. Somehow love comes.
A warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson, and we've got action for you from Serie A coming up. What are we going to get from this one?
It was an excellent performance on match day one by the host here. They showed a lot of spirit, a lot of desire and a fair bit of quality. They'll need to replicate that today though.
Con il numero 2, Dimitrios Nicolaou. Con il numero 32, Pietro Ceccaroni. Con il numero 6, Gomes.
Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation, but without wing-backs. So although they might have an overload in midfield, they will be vulnerable to any switches of play by the opposition.
This is the Hellas Verona lineup.
Well, when they don't have possession, it will be a back five. But when they win the ball back, the wing-backs will push further forward to make it a 3-5-2.
There's the first touch, and we're underway. Suat Serdar. Harawi. Setting up the chance. Well, they got so far, but no end result.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Augello. Good cross into the middle. And a nervy clearance, still pressure. Well, hits the upright.
Well, they've started really brightly here. They were so close to taking the lead.
But they can't let it affect them. Mind's back on the job. And a change in possession. Well, here we go, ready to shine on his debut. Always a moment to remember for any player, and a lot expected from him.
Well, as a keeper making his debut, he just needs to have a solid game. Don't do anything silly, don't take risks with the ball at his feet, and hopefully he can make a couple of important saves. I think it'd be a very good signing.
Well, that's not going to cut it. Serdar. This could get interesting. Chance for the lead. Some good work to win it there. Polo. Finding the spaces, looking good. Too much on the pass and over the byline for a goal kick. Tommaso Augello. On he goes, and on, and on. Looking for the angle. Pass as precise as they come. And that's a solid stop. Out of harm's way it goes. Harawi. Nothing to split the sides, but this move is looking promising.
Yeah, they're looking threatening at the moment.
Oh, chance here. A vital block. That was well spotted. The attack is over. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. The action resumes. Let's see what this half brings. Pietro Ceccarone. Augello. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
I'm being told of a goal in the Bologna game, so let's go to Alex.
It's a goal for Bologna. It was all in the build-up play for me. So many different players involved, and once the space opened up, he took his chance superbly. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 54 minutes played.
And Alex will keep us updated. A really good interception to take the ball. A reminder that we have more coverage from Serie A coming up on EA TV as Palermo face Roma. A game that could be a cracker. We certainly hope so. Looks a good ball. Oh, surely. And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, we've had to wait until the second half, but finally the deadlock has been broken. Armel Bellacoccia.
Cambio per il Palermo. Esce dal campo. Con il numero 3, Tommaso Augello. Entra con il numero 9.
Played in with that. And the chance slips away.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Lovely ball. This could lead to something. Possession changes hands. Now, here they go. Players waiting in the centre. And they're under a bit of pressure to get it away. Oh, brilliant anticipation. If they go now, there could be a break on. Could be setting something now. And it's opened up. It's in! And in all likelihood, that should be the game. So little time left for a response now.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, but you have to question the defending here. They don't attack the ball when it comes in. They don't react quickly enough to close the scorer down. It's really poor defending.
And the game restarts with the score 2-0. Bella Kocha. Ball one, well read. And into the box it goes. And the game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came to see.
Well, I've been really impressed with them. They've shown a lot of good qualities in their first couple of games. I think they're going to have an excellent season, I really do.
Looks a good ball.